right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episodes 379 and 380. Gotta say, when One Piece wants to make some depressing, dark episodes, it knows how to do so. That, I don't know. I don't know if anyone noticed by the end of that episode. I was like, it hit me hard. Like, not emotionally, just my overall vibe. I'm like, my God, how do I end off like joyously after that? That was so bad. I couldn't keep on watching. Little did I know. I can't speak today. After this episode, it's a few filler, and then it goes on to like a long stretch of episodes and another filler. So I probably should have had it 379, 380, 381. I don't know why I stopped at 380. I guess that episode just made me feel that bad. It's just like I can't record anymore. Like the mood is gone. It was so sad. Brook's backstory is so Jesus. I don't know. It's darker than his afro, that's for sure. But basically, I didn't want to record anymore. It's only one episode before next filler here, so we're gonna be watching this, and then we're gonna go on a huge binge for the episodes after. I think it starts like 385 and onward. Just a whole bunch of episodes after that. So we're going to be watching this one here, episode 381. It's just a solo episode for this one, so very short episode here. But yeah, hopefully you guys will stay along with me, even though it's just one episode here. I don't know if this is ending off Thriller Bark, but if there's filler afterwards, I'm assuming it is, because that's usually how it goes. Yeah, let's get into it. Episode 381. If you'd like to watch the full reaction, link is always in the description down below. But without any further ado, I'm gonna write down the episode number here in my handy dandy notebook, and let's go onwards to Fishman Island, Merman Island, Fishman Island, whatever you want to call it. We heading there, bro. A lot of info in this one. More importantly, they're really dropping little hints and bits about Ace, like constantly. It's just been, especially through the end of this arc. After that fight with Blackbeard, I'm assuming they purposely made it sort of vague, and they're dropping these hints. So there's gonna be something that comes out of this. I don't feel like they're just gonna leave it alone, because especially with this Laboon thing and things in the past with this anime, I'm trying to pick up on every little detail they drop, so that if it ever comes back in the future, I know. Because this whole Laboon thing, I'm like, okay, this ain't a one-time thing, bro. This ain't a one-time thing. It's sort of also with Luffy's dad. Like there's just little hints that come in early, and then they're gonna be expanded upon later. So it kind of feels like a scavenger hunt. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to look for everything that, like, okay, this might pop up later, or this might pop up later. But for those of you that are watching this, you're probably already caught up or way farther ahead than me. So then you know. So you're like, wait, why is this folk trying to capitalize or like try to focus on this? Like it ain't going nowhere. But yeah, there's that. That was episode 381. And I'm actually glad I watched this one alone, because a lot happened here. So I feel like it would have blown away out of proportion if I watched it with everything else. So we can actually go over this right now. Let me write this here. Ace's card disappearing. Okay, so West Blue, Brook's native sea. We know that. We also saw that he mentioned something about his kingdom. Let me go back to that, because there might be more history to this man Brook than we were letting on with. It was this whole official little thing that he did to join. I like this. I really like this. This is really dope. Dead all bones Brook. Okay. Somewhat prominent. So is he known fairly? Humming Brook. 33. Yeah, I didn't even write that down. 33 million bounty. Leader of a battle convoy for the kingdom. Okay, so we don't know the kingdom, but we do know he was a part of the kingdom, and he led a battle convoy. Well-known musician and swordsman. I pledge my services and life to Captain Straw Hat Luffy. I'm now under your custody. That's tight. That's tight. You won't be a burden, trust me. You're an asset. You're a whole asset, okay? You're a whole asset. Okay, so 33 mil bounty on Brook, and I already wrote he was a part of the kingdom. Okay, so beyond that, now we know a bit more about the New World, at the very least, that I guess it's something like the Grand Line. Like, it's a regular place, technically. I'm assuming people lived, if people can be born there, I'm assuming, or, I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, actually. If people live there, being born there, should be born on a ship or something like that. But there has to be something to that. I don't really know if it's something that I need to focus on, whether or not people can actually live in that area. But it's something that kind of caught me off guard with the Grand Line. Like, it just feels like a regular place, but it just has more to it than the other seas. I don't really know if this is important or a pirate Empress hand. I don't know why they decided to mention that. Lola's mom is a pirate, so we have her Vivre card as well as Aces, and 9 times out of 10, things like this are probably going to come back. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have something to do with Lola's mom in the future. Like, we're going to be in trouble. She's going to come out to help or something like that. We're going to see Lola with her. Probably gonna be a little reunion or whatever. There goes my camera. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when the camera comes off. But other than that, Ace's card disappearing. They're trying to make short work of it. They're trying to make it seem like it's not really that big of a deal. I don't think it is. I think it's I think it's a big deal. Something's going on because they don't know actually that he was trapped in Impel Down. That was info we got from Absalom and the other guy, that asshole, Hogback. That was info we got from them in the newspaper. Actually, they don't know a lot about what happened with Ace. They don't know that he was in the fight with Blackbeard. They don't know Blackbeard is a warlord now, or do they? I don't know. They might know that, actually. I'm not sure if they know that. They might. I'm pretty sure they don't know that Ace is in Impel Down, and I'm pretty sure they don't know Blackbeard gave up Ace to the government. And I'm assuming Luffy, because he doesn't know that, he's not really thinking much of this. But this might be a lot more serious than we're taking it to be. We don't know much about Impel Down. We just know it's a crazy prison. And that's really all there is to it. I have to go back and look at... I didn't write too much about Impel Down. I just wrote the name when I heard it in Enies Lobby. But seems like it's going to be more important than I actually thought. So we're going to go back and look at that real quick. But because I want to see just exactly what it is. Other than that, I think it basically wraps it up. This is mostly just hints and little drops of info that they're doing for now. Not really much to go off of. But we are headed to Fishman Island, Merman Island. So definitely excited for that, because that's what I've been wanting since we left Andy's Lobby. I'm like, we're going, since we left Water 7, I'm like, we're going to Fisherman Island. I'm like, this whole detour, this like 50, 60 episode detour just came into our face. So finally over it. Now we're about to get into Fishman Island. So that wraps up for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Hopefully you'll join me in the next one. Peace.